Voices of Carmen is a contemporary adaptation of the classic opera. The show adds a new spin to the familiar songs and incorporates some original compositions as well. It is premiering in Baltimore before being presented at the Kennedy Center on August 3rd. And here to tell us more about it are the writer-director C.J. Phillip and cast member Saren Baba. Welcome, you two.
Thanks for having us.
So tell me a little bit about this show. It's a recreation.
Yes, so the opera Carmen is set in a high school for Voices of Carmen. It's a literature class that is reading through the novella, and this teacher says, let's get on our feet, let's act it out as a part of how they go through the text. At the same time, the music teacher is playing Carmen in his class, and so we toggle back and forth between the music class, which is a live orchestra on stage,
yes,
and the literature class that is acting it out.
And what drew you to Carmen?
Well, it was interesting. I actually saw a production of Carmen that was contemporary, and my brother and I were like, this was not well done. And so I thought, but it's a great idea to do a contemporary version,
right,
and to have young people dig into this text because there's such interesting interpersonal struggles and conflicts. And so we got an opportunity to do it in Zurich, Switzerland, and I wrote a script for that, and it was picked up, and it was a 9-month project, a huge success. I knew I wanted to do it in the U.S., and when I moved to Baltimore and saw how much talent is here, I thought this is a great place.
So you moved to the Baltimore area in 2010, right?
Yes.
And so you started this program?
So yeah, I started my company, Dance and Be More. And so we have family programming, we have elder programming, but we didn't have anything in the middle for adolescents. And so this is the launch of our new adolescent program, specifically to do this piece, Voices of Carmen, as a community conversation, as a collaboration between youth and adults in creating it, and also to look at de-escalating conflict among young people.
And this is a professional production with paid positions.
Exactly. So I've had the fortune of being a professional artist, working on Broadway for many years, and the expectation and the bar of professionalism is really high on Broadway. And so that's how we do it with Voices of Carmen, and every single one of our crew members, cast members, and musicians are paid, and there's 54 of them. So we do that through generous donations from our sponsors, and people are welcome to do that.
That is wonderful. And Saren, how has it been for you to be a part of this production?
It's been really awesome just getting to learn what it's like having a Broadway trained director and everything.
Yes.
It's just really cool being able to be around a lot of artists and musicians, because sometimes we don't collectively get together enough.
Right. And then this program, or this production in particular, what drew you to this one?
Well, honestly, I rap a lot. I've been rapping, I'm 18 now. I've been rapping since I was around 11. So hearing that it was, you know, a spin-off of an opera with rap, and it was just awesome to me.
Like, finally something for me.
Yes, finally.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
That's
really
amazing.
cool. And hearing it from CJ was awesome too.
Okay, and I was told, now I could be pushing it, but I was told that you would give us a little sample of what we can hear if we actually buy tickets.
Yeah, sure, I can give you a little snippet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to give you some context, Saren, we have 4 Carmens in the show.
Okay.
And Saren plays the brother of our 4th Carmen.
The brother of the 4th Carmen. Okay, got it. All right. So this is something that the brother of the 4th Carmen would be rapping?
Yeah, so he tells us about his sister and what she's like.
Okay.
In a song called Desert Rose.
Desert Rose, okay.
Yeah. It starts like this. A desert rose in a dry, cruel world, moving much too fast for such a young girl. My sister, she was blooming on the rough side of town, and sometimes where you go keeps your mentality down. You see, you couldn't tell her nothing, she was doing her thing, while my mom cursed and screamed about her friends in the gang. I wish I could go back and tell her which road to choose, but in this game, in this hood, you gotta pay your own dues.
Wow. That is amazing. That is first of all, you're very good. But then on top of that, to tell a story in a way that is going to relate to so many different audiences and change this opera in a way that is just, it registers. It's contemporary. Yeah, it's really great. Okay, so now we all want to see it. Okay. Thanks for selling it, Saren.
Awesome.
So how do we see it right now? You're trying to take this around the country, right?
Yeah, so we've been fortunate. We've written some proposals for festivals. We were a part of the DC Black Theater Festival. We were just asked to be a part of the Kennedy Center Page to Stage Festival and the Atlanta Black Theater Festival.
Congratulations,
so
that is amazing.
People can get their tickets here in Baltimore at danceandbemore.com.
Yes.
And then this particular cast is creating a blueprint because we're going to bring it to Atlanta and do it with Atlanta teens.
Wow.
And then it'll be licensed throughout the country to high schools and colleges, and people can use this piece as a community conversation.
Well, good for you and good for us because it came to Baltimore first.
Yeah.
So we can see it now. Make sure you go to danceandbemore.com. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.